working in their favor, they can run the football. One of the top 5 teams in the league in that category. So I expect this one to be a tight, hard-hitting affair, and both teams playing to their strengths.
Of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Bringing them out is a Pro Bowler back in the 2015 campaign. He's now approaching a decade in the league. It's Teddy Bridgewater.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. Bridgewater. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Jet sweep. Here's Watson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Justin Houston, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Gibbs, and he is going to have a Lions first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. The Lions at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made by Devontae Campbell. No gain on the play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. On the return is Reed. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. Out of CD, do you see an avenue? Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
For Deontay Johnson, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now. It's Gibbs, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Devontae Wyatt brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Badgley able to punch this one through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the interception setting up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Aaron Jones, not one of the bigger backs in the league, 5'9", 208, but he's definitely what you'd call a downhill runner. And he's able to shed the tacklers there for good yardage.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
Up the middle, Jones. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Tracy Walker on the tackle.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Bridgewater now. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now the toss to Jones, running right. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They go back to the ground with Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Bridgewater's throw brought in by Watson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing is Bridgewater. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Steps away to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he's going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pick.
On 2nd down and 4, Bridgewater. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Gibbs brought down that time by Quay Walker. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 2nd and 6. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We've got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of this season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Lions will take over. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 3rd down, Gibbs. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of his end zone, Bridgewater. It's complete to Watt. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return, and And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So we've reached the intermission, and what right now? Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Devontae Wyatt in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. The give to the fullback on the dive. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Down at the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Gibbs. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the 1st half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. And inside give to Jones. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll go again to Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he gets this up past the 30.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
To about the 33-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. To throw, Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Quick slant to Watson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Jones. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field this time. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 2nd and 4. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. Second down. Here's 2nd and 8. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good, and the lead stretches 16-3 now.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A give to Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Nice pickup. 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
The give is to Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Bridgewater. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. Man open is Robinson.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Bridgewater. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Gregory Rousseau
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. On third down, it's Gibbs. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Here comes the Lions punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Shifts by him. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So the Packers down on the scoreboard. 90 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and the Lions are going to take possession of the football. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Charles, in these low-scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle.